Mr. Chapman, you said, look, just to get into the weeds on one little, not little point, but one point in some of the material you supplied us with, you said that the trustee, correct me if I'm wrong, the trustee and SIPC are running administrative expenses of approximately $100 million per year. But Mr. Harbeck says in his testimony that the trustees have only paid $1.2 million so far. Can you
I think I can
clarify that? Yeah.
Yes, the trustees' legal fees are...
Hit your little button.
I'm sorry. The trustees' legal fees have been approved for the first 15 weeks at the rate of $1 million a week. He then filed an application for another 23 weeks, and he's running again at $1 million a week. So if you project that for a year, it would be $50 million a year. And Mr. Harbeck has said publicly that the non-legal fees, the forensic accountants, et cetera, who are going back through generations to figure out the net investment, which of course is not required by the statute, Mr. Harbeck had said in the press that those expenses are running at the rate of $1 million a week.
Right. So it's one of those cases, as is typical, and I see my time has come up already, cases where there's almost an incentive for, and I'm not saying that there is, I'm just saying on the face of it, there's an incentive for not things to move at an expedited basis because you have a pretty good fee there that's guaranteed to be paid for the period of time.
There's an inherent conflict of interest in the way the statute.
Congressman Ackerman, I don't think a formula is the answer. I think analyzing individual situations is the answer, and I think that's exactly
each case individually?
Yes, sir. I think that's exactly what the trustees.
If I was getting paid $1 million a week, I'd like that.
I believe that this trustee is.
I'm not questioning.
Yeah,
I'm not questioning the trustee. I'm just pointing out the irony in this situation.
2 points. First, no customer money goes to pay attorneys' fees or trustees' fees. That's point number one.
Where's that money coming from?
It comes from the Securities Investor Protection Corporation.
That it's going to take something like 30 years to resolve these claims. And I was going through the roughly $100 million a year of the trustees' fees. Are you prepared to pay out $3 billion over the next 30 years as trustee so he could be around to settle these claims? And quite frankly, I think it's going to end up, his fees are going to be a hell of a lot larger than the claims.
Let me just make one final statement, if I will, because I may not be able to be here for the second panel of witnesses. I have real concerns about a trustee being able to receive $1 million a week in legal fees. To me, it's an encouragement for him to keep litigation going, to go after. Now, whether it is or not, let's assume he's acting totally honorably. The fact is, it does put an appearance of evil, if you will, an appearance of a conflict of interest there, to pay someone for the more energetic he is in going after one class of victims as opposed to another. And I just want that on the record. I yield back. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.